This year's Territory Day, celebrated on July 1st, themed Our Story, the independent spirit of our people, showcased VI history through dramatization and the launch of the Territorial Pledge. Nia Douglas has the details.
This year, the Territory Day Celebrations Committee illustrated the independent spirit of Virgin Islanders through historical reenactments at the Administration Complex in Road Town, presented before an audience clad in Virgin Islands territorial wear. The stories of Nottingham Estate, the Kingstown Church, and Christopher Fleming were all dramatized at the ceremony.
Be it remembered that whereas I, Samuel Nottingham of Long Island in the province of New York, gentleman and owner of the reputed owner of a number of Negroes on the island of Tortola in the English West Indies, and considering that liberty is their right and property, which in equity, justice, and good conscience ought to be restored to them, and having a testimony in my heart against the iniquitous practice of enslaving our fellow men, therefore, as far as in me lies, I conclude it necessary for me to grant unto the said Negroes their natural right of freedom.
We would like to report to this court, sirs, that in fact, we have been badly treated by planter Mr. Henry Clinton McLean. We are in fact worked in agriculture and we are receiving punishment which we do not deserve, sirs.
The task in the cotton fields, note it's not cane fields, was described as temporary, like temporary agricultural work.
I was born in 1851 to my parents, John and Sarah Fleming, nee Gordon, and lived the most of my life thus far in my home community of Langlook. I can defend myself and can do many things that are necessary for survival. But I am probably best known here in Langlook as a sailor, a mason, and as the registrar.
The celebrations also included a performance by the BVI Heritage Dancers, who highlighted the African ancestry of the Virgin Islands through their dance stick licking. In his remarks, Minister for Education and Culture Myron Walwyn spoke about patriotism and what it means to serve your country rather than simply take from it.
Respect and pride in being a Virgin Islander means obeying our laws, and not just some of them, but all of them. It means finding ways to serve this country and not simply wait around to take from it. It means respecting our traditions and institutions, free of political interference and manipulation, so that citizens can feel a sense of security and fairness. All of what has been done over the past years is to help us celebrate our heritage and identity with greater pride. I want this warm feeling and sense of promise and opportunity that overcomes me every time I hear the territorial song sung to be a continuous emotion, inspiring all of us to do our best to make this territory the greatest place to live, work, and call home. We are formally instituting elements that are synonymous with being a Virgin Islander, because it is important for us to be reminded and instill in the next generation a great sense of pride and dignity. To this end, we have our inspiring territorial song, O Beautiful Virgin Islands, our territorial wear, our territorial signs and symbols. I'll be calling on us to have the courage to change Territory Day to Virgin Islands Day, because this is indeed what we are celebrating.
The minister closed off his remarks by leading attendees in the recitation of the new official Virgin Islands Territorial Pledge.
I pledge to my country, the territory of the Virgin Islands, to to encourage national pride and dignity, render patriotic service, promote justice for all, be true to God, and remain dedicated to these Virgin Islands.
Reporting for JTV News, I'm Nia Douglas.